Who makes more money? A top Dota 2 or League of Legends Pro?
Team Liquid's Dota 2 team just became instant millionaires after winning the International and its $10.8 million first place prize. Dota 2's premier tournament boasts the biggest prize pool in esports, totaling over $23 million this year. That's nearly 5 times the total of last year's League of Legends World Championship. So are Dota 2 players the richest in esports? Not quite. Let's dig into the differences between Dota and League to find out why. Dota is published by Valve, which has chosen a decentralized, tournament-based model for Dota 2 esports. Valve sponsors a few of the largest tournaments, including the International. But most events are run by outside groups like ESL and WESG. There is no regular season, so to speak. This is almost the exact opposite of Riot's model with League of Legends. Since 2013, the vast majority of League play happens in regional leagues like the LCS in North America and Europe, which play a round-robin regular season. Leagues in South Korea, China, and other regions operate under similar guidelines. Riot's centralized model creates economies of scale that aren't seen in other esports titles. The different structures have a massive impact on economics. 20 premier Dota tournaments were held in 2016 with a combined prize pool of over $30 million. But over $29 million of that was concentrated in just 4 majors, including over $20 million just for the International. That means that over 66% of total prizes at the highest level came from the 2-week-long International. This model can be lucrative for Dota 2 players. A strong run at the International can make them instant millionaires, but it's also risky. Last year's winner took home over $9 million, nearly 44% of the total prize pool, with the top 4 teams taking over 70% of the pot. That means teams that fall short of the semifinals receive hardly anything. 3 favored teams last year, Liquid, OG, and Newbie, struggled in the main event and only took home $1.1 million combined, or just over $76,000 per player before any cuts for the organization. The Dota system offers players a shot at glory, but not much security. This is what Riot tries to avoid. Sure, League of Legends players don't earn as much from tournament winnings, but they do have salary security. The average player salary in the North American LCS is $105,000, according to a survey from ESPN. In Europe, the average is $80,000. Next year, the minimum salary in North America will be $75,000. It doesn't include additional money players make from streaming or other opportunities. Previously, player salaries in League were funded largely from sponsorship revenue, followed by smaller prize pools and stipends from Riot. In 2015, 81% of revenues came from sponsors, according to estimates from SuperData Research. Sponsorship revenues are driven by a team's success in its regional league. That's why the leagues are more important than the big international tournaments for top-level teams. According to League Pioneer and TSM team owner Andy Din, an LCS slot is, quote, worth more than winning Worlds. Going forward, Riot announced a franchised structure for leagues in China and North America. In these leagues, they will share revenue from sponsorships, broadcast rights, and even in-game sales with both teams and players. The total revenue numbers have yet to be made known, but Riot has received tremendous interest from potential franchise partners in North America, despite a $10 million upfront buy-in fee. Overall, League provides a much more stable environment for players, especially recently. They're treated more like full-time employees. And this doesn't exist just at the top LCS level. Riot has invested a tremendous amount in producing a structure to support up-and-coming players and get them into the LCS. In these ways, League of Legends operates very much like traditional sports leagues. Dota 2 players are more like freelancers who have increased flexibility and a shot to earn a huge paycheck at the International. In that way, Dota pay is based more on performance, win, and get paid. But changes are on the horizon in the Dota world. The number of majors with $1 million prize pools is being increased from 2 to 11 for next year. Not only will the total prize pool grow tremendously, spreading the rewards out gives players and teams more stability while maintaining the winner-takes-all pay structure. So here's one thing we know for sure. Both League of Legends and Dota 2 players make very good money, and they're only going to keep getting richer as esports grows.